Yo, Raider Nation, it's your boy here, fired up to talk about the future of our Las Vegas Raiders. The 2025 NFL Draft has us dreaming big, with a rookie class that's got everyone, from fans to analysts, losing their minds over the potential. We're talking about a group that could flip the script on our offense and bring the silver and black back to glory. The buzz is real, and after a disappointing 2024, these new faces are exactly what we need to ignite the spark. So what's got us so hyped about these rookies? Let's dive into the heart of this draft class and see why Raider Nation is ready to roll. First off, let's talk about Ashton Jeanty, our number 6 overall pick from Boise State. This guy's a straight-up beast, 5'8", 211 pounds, with 4,769 career rushing yards and 50 touchdowns in college. In 2024 alone, he racked up 2,601 yards, the second most in FBS history, trailing only Barry Sanders. Yeah, you heard that right, Barry freaking Sanders. Jeanty led the nation with 185.8 rushing yards per game and 29 touchdowns, earning Heisman Trophy runner-up honors. Coach Pete Carroll, who's coached legends like Reggie Bush and Marshawn Lynch, says Jeanty's the real deal, ready to anchor a run-heavy offense. With our rushing attack dead last in 2024 at 3.6 yards per carry, Jeanty's vision, balance, and tackle-breaking ability could be the game-changer we've been craving. But it's not just about Jeanty. The Raiders doubled down on their passing game by snagging wide receivers Jack Beck and Donnie Thornton Jr., who are already turning heads. Beck, second-round pick from TCU, had a breakout 2024 with 62 catches for 1,034 yards and 9 touchdowns, earning second-team All-Big 12 honors. His story is pure heart. After losing his brother in a tragic New Orleans attack, Beck caught the game-winning touchdown at the Senior Bowl, wearing his brother's number 7. Thornton, a fourth-rounder from Tennessee, led the FBS with 25.4 yards per catch in 2024, bringing 6'5" speed that's going to stretch defenses thin. Pair these guys with Jacoby Myers' 1,000-yard reliability and Brock Bowers' all-pro talent, and Geno Smith's got weapons for days. Can you imagine this offense clicking? Let me know in the comments what you think of this receiving core. Coach Carroll's got a plan to make these rookies shine, and it's all about playing to their strengths early. At minicamp, he raved about how Jeanty, Beck, and Thornton are already making their mark, with Beck burning cornerbacks on deep routes that would have been touchdowns, according to The Athletic. Carroll's approach is simple but effective. Don't overwhelm the young guys with too much too soon. Build their confidence, let them excel at what they do best, and by mid-season, they could be starters. With the Raiders' offense averaging just 17.8 points per game last season, 28th in the NFL, this rookie class is our ticket to moving the chains and lighting up the scoreboard. So, Raider Nation, are you ready to see these guys ball out? Hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more Las Vegas Raiders news. All right, Raider Nation, let's keep the energy high as we zoom in on Ashton Jeanty, the running back who's got us believing in a ground game revival. This dude's not just a draft pick, he's a statement. After the Raiders ranked dead last in rushing last season, Jeanty's arrival feels like a gift from the football gods. His college stats are straight-up video game numbers, and the way he's already impressing at minicamp has Coach Carroll grinning ear to ear. So, why is Jeanty the key to unlocking our offense? Let's break down his fit, his skills, and what he means for the silver and black. Jeanty's tape from Boise State is pure electricity. With 106 first-down carries and 1,733 yards after contact in 2024, he's a nightmare for defenders. Raiders Hall of Famer Marcus Allen called him a weapon with balance and vision that'll translate to the NFL. At 5'9" and 211 pounds, Jeanty's built to punish tacklers, but quick enough to make him miss. Coach Carroll, who's no stranger to elite running backs, plans to make him the centerpiece of a 3-back rotation with Raheem Mostert and either Zamir White or Sincere McCormick. But let's be real, Jeanty's the guy we're building around. He's the highest drafted running back since Saquon Barkley in 2018, and the Raiders haven't taken one this high since Darren McFadden in 2008. That's some serious pedigree. What got me hyped is how Jeanty's leadership is already shining through. His Boise State coach, Spencer Danielson, shared a story about Jeanty calling out his teammates for lackluster effort, demanding a championship mindset. That's the kind of fire we need in the locker room. At minicamp, he's been a standout, showing the same accountability and energy that made him a unanimous All-American. With Chip Kelly designing the offense, expect Jeanty to get creative touches. Think runs, screens, and even passes out of the backfield, where he had 80 catches for 862 yards in college. Can he be our next Marshawn Lynch, like some fans are saying on X? The Raiders' run game has been a weak spot for too long, but Jeanty's arrival signals a new era. With Geno Smith under center and Kelly's scheme, we're looking at a balanced attack that keeps defenses guessing. Jeanty's not just here to fill a hole. He's here to set the tone. By mid-season, if Carroll's plan works, we could see him racking up 100-yard games and giving Raider Nation something to cheer about. So what's your take? Is Jeanty the missing piece for our offense? Smash that like button, share this video with your fellow Raiders fans, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. The offensive line was a weak link last season, with Alex Kappa struggling and Andre James moving on. But with Rodgers and Grant joining the mix, plus young studs like Powers Johnson, the Raiders are building depth and flexibility. Coach Carroll's all about competition, and these rookies are rising to the challenge. By mid-season, we could see one or both cracking the rotation, giving Jeanty running lanes and Smith time to throw. Raider Nation, are you feeling the O-line hype? Smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your crew to keep the silver and black pride alive. Raider Nation, it's time to wrap this up with a look at how Coach Pete Carroll is molding this rookie class into a force. The man's a legend, Super Bowl champ, USC dynasty builder, and a master at developing young talent. At minicamp, he's already got Jeanty, Beck, Thornton, Rodgers, and Grant looking like they belong in the NFL. His philosophy? Set these guys up for success early, build their confidence, and watch them become starters by mid-season. So, how's Carroll's plan coming together? And what does it mean for the Raiders in 2025? Let's close this out strong. Carroll's approach is all about progression. He doesn't throw rookies into the deep end. He gives them roles they can crush, then builds from there. At minicamp, he praised the entire class for leaving their mark, with Jeanty showing leadership, Beck and Thornton making plays, and Rodgers and Grant holding down the line. Carroll's coached rookies like Richard Sherman and Tarek Woolen to stardom, and he sees similar potential here. His run-heavy vision, paired with Chip Kelly's play calling, is designed to maximize Jeanty's impact while letting Beck and Thornton stretch the field. With Geno Smith's experience and Brock Bowers' all-pro skills, this offense could average way more than last year's 17.8 points per game.